What is up, guys? The time has arrived. We are playing Forza Horizon 4. I just want to kind of go, give a brief overview of the game. Nothing crazy, nothing too extensive. Just kind of give a brief overview on what's going on with the game. It's actually really good. I've played it. I didn't give you guys any kind of play-by-play or anything like that, or a let's play or part one kind of thing. But for the time that I've played it, it's really good. I gotta say it. I mean, I had my doubts before. Anybody that's played Forza has always counted down, basically, for the next Forza they're gonna do it in Tokyo. Next Forza they're gonna do it in Tokyo, and they didn't. To a lot of people's surprise, they went right back to Europe again. Forza Horizon 2 was in Europe. I think they did in like Italy or France, was like a mixture of that for Horizon 2, and then of course Horizon 3 was in Australia. But they kind of went right back to Europe, basically in the backyard of Playground Games. And I must say they did a really good job. I gotta say it. I mean, they've with what they've added in the game, they've really done some things to change the way Forza Horizon has really what really brought to the table with Forza Horizon. I mean, they really listened to their community in this one, and everything down to, I mean, look at this. I mean, you basically have a character customization. Like, that's my character there. With wheel spins, you get new gear that you can unlock. A lot of these gear can also be acquired through certain challenges that you do throughout the game. And there's tons of shirts. There's some jackets you can get. I mean, a lot of these are unlockable through either wheel spins or challenges that you do throughout the game. And they're really cool. I mean, it adds a different dynamic to the game. It's different. I definitely got to say that it's definitely different. It's kind of weird, a giant chicken suit. And of course, you got the little victory emotes that you can get. These are also done through either challenges or through wheel spins. And it's good. It's really refreshing that they're giving like a almost like an RPG element to this with Horizon 4. You know what I mean? The sad part is, as per my last video, when I gave the road to Horizon 4 and I showed you guys my super build, there was a method to that madness that I did it. The reason why I did that video is kind of to show, technically, Horizon 4 doesn't have any Supras or Mitsubishis. Okay, for the reason I'm going to tell you now, which is the reason why they decided not to put any Supras in the game. Whatever execs that Toyota have or Mitsubishi have, this was their reason, and I quote, we're not going to put our cars in the game because any consumer, the consumer that plays the game is not going to buy our cars in real life. That was their reasoning, and I think that's the most closed-minded, old type of mentality. I can only imagine that these guys are like 80 years old and don't realize that can actually help your game or help your car company a lot more if somebody can actually play it and get used to it and know the sound and the feel. Like, I that's just ridiculous. Needless to say, I mean, Horizon 4 has they do have a ton more cars. I think it's like 300-400 cars that I saw. Don't quote me on it. I just know it's a ton of cars that they have in the game. And this is just scratching not even the surface of the cars. These are cars that I've either won in the game so far or that I've bought. It's wild, man. It's wild. But with that being said, there's a couple different new things that's in the game as well. Like the ability to buy actual houses. Before, in the old Horizon, like Horizon 3, they had multiple different Horizon festivals scattered throughout the world. This time, it's different. This time, you actually get to go and buy houses throughout the, throughout the world, throughout the map. And these houses act like Horizon festivals. There's only one Horizon festival in this actual Horizon 4. It's like dead center in the map, which makes complete sense, because if it's a festival, you want everybody to kind of congregate in that one area. And of course, your homes that you buy throughout the world is where you can actually go and still do what you would do at the festival itself. So you can still go to the auto shows, you can still go to your garages, you can still go to auction houses from your home. So that kind of adds a different twist. There may be an area that you may not want to get or may not want to open up. But the thing is about it, you have to actually buy these homes. So that's kind of like a different spin on the whole thing. There's a house in here, man, that's straight up $15 million. I'll show it to you guys right now. I think it's up over the corner. It's a castle. Yep. Edinburgh Castle. 15 mil. I don't even think granted, anybody else that I've known has had more than 15 mil. But me personally, I think the most money I've ever had in Horizon 3 was probably like 8-9 mil. So yeah, that may not be the house I get, but it's prime real estate because it's literally around the city of Edinburgh. Like this is a whole entire city. So I can just imagine that's going to be probably in my next video that I do a top 3 areas to drift. Pretty sure Edinburgh is going to be the area that I choose for that, but I want you guys to stay tuned for that. With that being said, let me go ahead and instead of fast traveling, I'm going to kind of show you guys the what driving over here to the festival looks like. And again, they also made breakable items a lot easier to break now. Like it's really cool. Like I can just crash through the wall right now. Like before that was an issue. Like people were complaining about the fact that you couldn't really decipher between whether a big tree or a small tree was actually breakable, and people were running into trees and their car would completely stop dead stock in front of them. So they made a lot of things more breakable in the world right now. So I mean, it's beautiful. I'm in the spring right now. When you first start off the game, you actually start off with autumn. You start off in autumn, and you gradually go through the different seasons as you progress to getting onto the roster of the Horizon Festival. Kind of a spoiler alert. That's kind of what so I'm telling you the spoiler alert after the fact. But yeah, you have to go through all the different seasons before you get to the actual get on the roster for the Horizon Festival, which is kind of cool. It kind of gets you through the paces on what to look for when you're doing the game. This is the actual Horizon Festival. It's literally like, look at you see the cars all like parked there. It looks like a legit festival. Like I'm not even lying. It's no joke. It looks like a legit festival. This is where you would go into. This is the auto show area. This is the one area that you would go into where you would actually go and check your car, build it, the whole 9 yards. It's really good. It's really good. I'm gonna go down this way. I want to also show you guys. They really listen to the community, and when I say that is because they have everything for everybody in here. I mean, they have drift events. There's gonna be drift events that's gonna be happening in this game. And this is one thing that they really added that I think was probably one of the best things. Before, when you went to Horizon 3, you would have to go and you see how it's lighting up. So it almost knows when to light up when somebody's there. They added a drag strip where before, see, green, and then you would just go. See, that's awesome. Like the fact that they did that. Like they added a automated drag strip, whereas before you would have to go to like the airport strip to be able to have your friends count down. Oh, 1, 2, 3, go. This time they don't do any of that stuff. Like you could literally have your convoy, but that's what they added also into the game. They added a convoy system where it's basically a way to say your group or your party. But yeah, I mean, they have drag racing as a thing in the game now because they listened to the community. The community was like, listen, we're tired of going to the airport to do this drags. Like, give us something. And they did it. Like, Playground Games know what they're doing, and I definitely got to say kudos to them and hats off to them for this game. I'm still on the fence about the whole season thing because they make it such an issue, as a selling point. I just don't agree with it. It being like every week the seasons change. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm really not. I'm slowly starting, I guess, to understand it. but you know, because it adds a different complexity to the gameplay. You know, the different seasons completely change the way your car feels, the way your car handles. I'm not, like I say, I'm not completely sold on it as of yet. You know, maybe time will tell, but for right now, I'm just enjoying the game for what it is, and it's blowing my mind away how it looks. I'm gonna have some more videos coming up with some new builds with the Horizon 4, because this game is a totally different monster altogether. There's new parts to actually look for. There's actually drifting suspension in the game now, so that's a whole different set of stuff to look for. So with that being said, guys, I want you guys to have a complete great day. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do want to hear what you guys have to say about the game. Let me know what you guys feel. Do you guys feel that, you know, the season thing is a good thing or a bad thing? You know, hopefully I want to hear what you guys say. With that being said, again, like I say, like, comment, and subscribe, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Until then, stay gaming.